Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we are talking about the spell Negative Energy Flood from Xanthar's Guide to Everything. So this is kind of one of these spells they created that doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to me. It's a lot of flavor, but we're going to get into it. We're giving this one a big fat F. And, it is what it is. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I've got another video out. All right, so Negative Energy Flood is a 5th level spell. It is usable by warlocks and wizards. So, really, I think this should be usable by some of the cleric classes, too, that are more on the, death side or on the negative energy side. Probably the undead warlock should have it on their list as well, but it's not. So it's warlocks and wizards. It's a base spell for both of them. It's a 5th level spell. Has a casting time of 1 action, a range of 60 feet. That's a pretty good range. Verbal and material component, which is a worthless material component, so we don't have to worry about that. So the question I ask is this worth a 5th level spell slot or spell choice? And my emphatic answer with this is absolutely not. There are other spells that do just as... the main purpose of the spell is to do damage in combat. And then it's got some secondary effects that are okay, I guess. But there are other spells that I would take that are probably lower level than this that are going to do just as much damage. Which means, as a 5th level choice, I'm not going to take this spell. So you send ribbons of negative energy at one creature you can see within range. Unless the target is undead, it must make a Constitution saving throw, which is one of the most horrible stats to target as far as a saving throw goes. It takes 5d12 necrotic damage on a failed save, half as much on a damage on a successful saving throw. If the target is killed by this damage, it rises as a zombie. Okay, so we're 5th level now, which means, we're casting 5th level spells, which means we are at least 9th level. Zombies are just going to get plastered very quickly. They got 22 hit points, and they've got an 8 armor class. We are, on average, doing, with this spell... No, that's not right. 6.5 times 5. On average, we're doing 32 points. So 32 to 33 points of damage, which is not a lot. And for a lot of creatures at the level that we're at, that is like challenge rating 7s or above, they're going to have way more than 32 hit points. Remember, a fireball on average does about 28 points of damage, and it's a 3rd level spell. Again, the zombie pursues whatever creature it can see that's closest. You don't even control the zombie. If it dies, it becomes a zombie that you don't even control. And the last little bit is more flavor. If you target an undead with this spell, the target doesn't make a saving throw. Instead, roll 5d12, and the target gains half the total as temporary hit points. Half. So on average, it's going to gain 16 temporary hit points. So I guess... would you really waste a 5th level spell to put temporary hit points, and not that many temporary hit points, onto a zombie that you possibly control? I don't know. I think there's better spells than this one. Not a great spell. It's got a spell tag of creation, I guess, because it could create a zombie. Probably it's not going to. And it's a one-off. You just use it. It's a one and done. It's gone. It doesn't do that much damage. It doesn't give that many temporary hit points. And maybe you'll create a zombie in the end that you don't control. So all in all, I think this is a terrible spell. I would not choose this spell. And in the end, I would pass over it. We give it a big fat F. It's not really worth a 5th level spell. All right, that's all I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.